Okay, here we go. I'm on. So you got to bear with me because I'm just an ordinary geezer. Doesn't know what he's doing. This is a Heart of British Politics page, right? A Heart of British Politics page. And I'm just on Facebook today. This is the level of the grooming you're affected to, right? So anyway, this geezer, I didn't know who he was. Neil Masterton shared a link. Jeremy Corbyn demonstrates once again his inability to assert rational values by concluding his own irrational mind that he can understand the mindfulness of the suicide bombing community. Contradiction in terms, right? Well, I mean, so I looked into the jpost.com, looked into it, and he spoke to some Hamas members that explained to him how suicide bombers think, how desperate they were, right? So the actual lead headline doesn't actually explain the story at all. So anyway, I go down and I think, what's this got to do with the op? Drug addict jailed for George Galloway Nazi attack, right? So I look it up, of course, as you do. It turns out that the poster, the op poster in the Heart of British Politics, right, is a person, the 30-year-old man that sucker punched, 30-odd-year-old, sucker punched George from behind, right, attacked his doctor friend, right, got him on the ground and basically surprised him and beat him up, right, wearing an IDF t-shirt, screaming Israel, 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 basically. I mean, you look at the, you can look up the assault. He got 18 months anyway. As the judge said, a former BBC manager with pathological loathing for George Galloway was jailed for 16 months today for beating him up in the street. Neil Masterton, 39, approached Mr. Galloway while the Respect MP posted pictures with two Moroccan men in Goulburn Road, Notting Hill. Poached away Dr. Mustafa Maruf when he tried to intervene. Right? So anyway, basically, he beat up George Galloway. You know, right. He was wearing an IDF t-shirt and screaming Israel, Israel, Israel. Right? Unbelievable. The doctor didn't even know George, he was just happened to be there, but he got attacked as well. So anyway, I'm going to go away from this for the moment. You can look it up for that. Drug addict jailed for George Galloway Nazi attack, right? So you can go back to that. I'm going to go back to the Heart of British Politics. The Heart of British Politics, right, is admined and set up by Suzanne Walsh and Mickey Adams. Who are they? Right, they are Conservatives, right? They are work for Conservative Central Office, right? And they were caught sharing photoshopped Corbyn snap on Facebook. Do you remember this one? It went everywhere, right? Picture of an old lady with two fingers up. That was photoshopped. It wasn't true. Right, she was actually a Corbyn supporter. But hey ho, they photoshopped it and said this about Jeremy. Now I'm an Englishman with a British man with a sense of fair play, right? I care about our democracy. I don't want to be groomed. I don't want to be manipulated. That's cheating as far as I'm concerned, because part of our Britishness is that we have a sense of fair play. You know, we queue, we look after each other, we care about people, don't we? That's what I think we do anyway. That to me is the heart of Britain. So anyway, I've got to go back to this because it's really pissing me off, because we've all been cowed, right? We're scared. We can't say anything anymore, right? You know, so anyway, this person who's spreading lies about Corbyn, right, all over social media, right, welcomed in by the Tories, Mickey Adams and Susan Walsh, right, who used to be part of Tory Central Office, right. You can't make this up, really. So anyway, it carries on going on. This is just unbelievable. Wait, you've got to see this. I mean, it's just incredible, right? I mean, people are posting, you know, the truth about Israel, Gaza. IDF used Palestinians as human shields, 2,000 occasions. You know, you don't hear about this in MSN, right? Because you're groomed. You're groomed, right? Tories hire army of tweeters to take social media fight to Labour. Well, we know that. I mean, I'm on social media a lot because I'm disabled. And what I find is you've got the 77th Brigade also, which is 2,000 ex-servicemen sorting out your narrative, manipulating how you think, right? So it goes down, blah, 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 blah. This Neil Masterton, right? He's so racist, it's untrue, right? And what he says is, hold on. This is just, I posted Benjamin H. Freedom's speech, unedited version 1961. Look it up if you want to see the truth. The truth, because we've been groomed for generations, right? Look up this speech on YouTube. Benjamin's a Jew like me. My sister was a Jew. Is a Jew. My mother was a Jew. My daughter's a Jew. Right? But I'm a patriot first. I'm a Jew second. Right? And I'm tired and sickened by this shit that we have to go through. Right? It's one rule for one rule for the other. Right? It doesn't matter about all the slagging off of brown people or Islam or anything like that, but we mustn't ever question Israel. You know, absolutely amazing, right? Here we go. I've got to show you this, right? Neil Masterton. You say the Irish have an experience of being colonised. I say necessarily trained how to be civilised. I mean, think about that. I want you to actually look at that, right? The Irish have an experience of being colonised. I say necessarily trained to be civilised. Now, this is a guy that supports Israel, wears an Israeli IDF t-shirt, beats George Galloway up, an MP for fuck's sake, right? And nothing gets done, right? You know, Tory Central Office, their workers, their supporters, right, are untouchable, right? Meanwhile, you have a decent, honest man. A man that doesn't fight back. It all drips off him, Jeremy Corbyn. Now, I'm not a Labour member. I'm actually an anarchist, right? But I'll tell you what, right? Any human being, any English person, any Scotsman, any Welshman, any Irish person out there, right? If you support what democracy means, then stop being groomed. Stop being lazy and start looking at the truth yourself, right? Please, 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 right? Because what's happening is you're being groomed, right? All these splitters that have just left the Labour Party, look up the lobby on YouTube, right? 1 to 4, right? Israel state government is offering them £1 million. These are the traitors to our country, right, that are doing it, right? You know, it doesn't matter that if I turn around and say nearly half of Israeli Jews believe in ethnic cleansing, I get called anti-Semitic, right? why is that? Why am I not allowed freedom of speech anymore? Whatever happened to freedom of speech? Jesus Christ, my family died in World War II for freedom of speech, fighting the Nazis. You know, they fought in Cable Street. They fought in the Spanish Civil War, in the international contingent, the Welsh. I mean, I just cannot believe it. Oh yeah, look, you know. So this is the independent group all agreeing, right, to accept money. I mean, I'm tired of it, right? Aren't you? Really? Aren't you? Do you want the truth, or will you be told the truth? Right? But if you want to be told the truth by the papers, right, by what's going on in social media, you are being groomed, right? You are being groomed, right? And they're allowing these people, right, you know, to groom you. These people, right, are just absolutely groomers. I mean, they're narcissists. They're actually wicked people, because what they're doing is they're messing with your head. Now, I'm an Englishman, right? I believe in something, right? There's two things that destroy our country and our communities: thieves and liars, right? Liars, because what they do is mess with your, totally mess with your reality. So you don't know what's real anymore. You know? Thieves, because they make you mistrust everyone. Please wake up, people, right? I don't care if you're a Remainer, you're a Brexiter, you're a Tommy Robinson supporter, you're Antifa. We're all in this together, right? Truth is truth. No religion is higher than truth, right? What we want is honesty, decency, integrity, right? So if you support democracy, for fuck's sake, right, stop believing the shit you're fucking fed, right? If you believed in the Libyan war, you were groomed. If you believed in the Iraqi war, you were groomed. If you believed in the Syrian narrative by the SMN, you were groomed. If you believe in the Yemeni war, if you believe in Venezuela is a socialist state and we have to go in and save it, you've been groomed. For fuck's sake, people, please wake up. Please, please, please. My heart can't stand this anymore. And, yeah, I love you all, and fucking get on with it, please. Right, stop being groomed. Wake up to being groomed and fucking lied to. Really? Because that's what's happening. Every single moment, every single day, they're spreading lies and lies and lies. The Labour Party's anti-Semitic. Bollocks is it? It's not fucking anti-Semitic, right? If you actually look, right, when I post stuff on social media about the Tory party, right, the Tory fucking party, right, they've been housing, putting ISIS top of the council list, right? They've already housed 500 of them, right, and the white helmets, right, in our country, right? And yet we're somehow taking a fucking 16-year-old girl that was groomed at 15, and somehow she's the villain, right? But I'll tell you what, I'll give you an invite. I will put this girl up with a baby, right? I will have no fear of her, because I'm an old man and I'm a father. And do you know what? All she needs is to come home and be safe. She made a mistake, she fucked up, and honestly, right, she's been abused. You know? Do we want to look after the girls? Do we want to look after the women? Or not? You know? Sorry, I've had a few shandies today. It's Sunday, and this is me signing out. Cheers, guys.